Hello, beta testers. Bungie abruptly lays off damn near 10% of its employees, and Destiny fans absolutely don't care. You know why I say that? It's because they gonna go right back to playing and paying no matter what, whenever that final shape takes form. Here's what Shillup said before righteously denouncing bad company for actually making a decision that would realize their goal of not losing money.
And everyone's still going to be coming back for the final shape because we all need to see this thing through.
We need to see it through. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking me and you will have to see this through. See what through, nigga? Destiny. Look, if you're having fun playing, who am I to say anything? So of course you'll be back. It's can't miss Destiny slop, right? It's not like Bungie ate a baby, as far as you guys know, you know what I mean? And with most Panderverse cheerleading cucks on the loose these days, I mean, they wouldn't even be mad unless it was a POC baby. You know that racist term that they use for black people? POC baby. That's the only way their dicks are getting up for this situation. If that's a white baby, why should I care who's eating that may make me buy more Bungie products if I knew they was eating white babies back there. That's how the woke psychos sound, and you already know. You've probably been in their discords or seen some of those conversations floating around, but here's some advice. You wouldn't steal a video game, but steal thyself. It's going to get so much worse no matter what side you're on. Neutrals too. You betray entirely too much information by flinching at the wrong time instead of the right time. A poker face and a flask of pride are something your pappy should have taught your asses. Beta testers, we frustrate and destroy by repeating what they say and do back to them. And now description is hate. It's almost like naming a witch. They create new definitions to escape reality and hope to warp our tongues to their newspeak. They reinvent languages, but the correct definition is like poison to them. Kryptonite, what they refer to as dead naming. Like glass, they shatter. So brothers and sisters, just like J.K. Rowling embraced and heralded in the turf apocalypse after them bullied her, Hogwarts Legacy is pretty sweet, man. You know, can't wait for Hogwarts Legacy 2 Quidditch Boogaloo. Beta tester, support me by liking and subscribing, comment to push these videos up, or correct me below. The goal of all of these woke entities ruining what you probably used to like is to change how you think. And I'm glad we're all in agreement. Something's gotta give. What if woke could be as scary as I wanted it to be? What if I could wake people up my way? Halo can fail because 343 is willing to fight fans. Saints Row, once regarded as a GTA alternative, can fail because the now dead Volition thought it was smart to fight fans. Diablo can fail because Blizzard can't help themselves, nerfing in a game where broken builds are the point. Spider-Man's developer, Insomniac, can pander so hard that Agenda forces 5 ugly Mary Jane sections into a fucking superhero game. Mortal Kombat by NetherRealm, in their senility, extracted the sexy from the fighting game and now allows you to slide the blood so it's less offensive. Call of Duty, a shooter, embraces SBMM and disbanding lobbies, killing its own longevity. Straight jacket wearing, armpit licking, crayon up the nose, your mommy and daddy, your cousins caliber bullshit out of these American gun game developers that don't want to punish the shooter game. Vampire Bloodline said, even vampires cannot be attractive if they are female. Well, guess what? I'm tired of this nonsense, and so are you. You remember when Marvel was printing money? But you want to know how woke our industry is? Even an Avengers game can fail, because instead of whatever you think when you think Avengers, which they're well aware of and would happily oblige if push came to shove, but they need to change what you thinks. So morons decided, how about Kamala Khan? How about an arrow guy with lady version? How about the hammer dude? But it's a lady, cancer in more than one way. Instead of that you'll pay, instead of this you'll say, look at the dark ladies, look at the ethnic babies. You would care if they got 8, but if it's white, you menstruate, you masturbate, ejaculate, and I will not join in celebrating your hypocrisy. These out-of-touch clowns force their way against people's will, well aware that they don't agree with language revisions, well aware that fans hate a specific thing that they're just going to do again because the message is more important. Intellectually impaired Intihar knows the truth well. The truth I constantly remind them that their bright idea turds can't even float on their own, and that's why using these properties is your best shot at visibility. But even when they deliberately seek to harm us, my love shines so bright that I'll remind you to focus. However angry you allow the messenger to get you is nothing compared to the frenzy quietly festering inside people waiting for the opportunity to eviscerate. Woke isn't rapidly approaching, it has in fact exceeded people's last nerve. Worse than protesters blocking the fucking street when there could be emergencies, people getting to work, kids being raised by people trying their best not to go pro-criminal, you know what I mean? But nah, this needs to be about you and your fucking internet reaction video, because you're going to a restaurant recording yourself trying to get people to call you sir so that you can fake a negative reaction, as if this isn't the fucking money shot, the low drenching your pronoun warrior face that you were hoping for. So now you can put it on the internet and get all the attention that you're looking for at the expense of these people. That's bullying. That's why it's juicy. But you don't see yourself as a villain. We see you as the person spilling water in the grocery store and slipping on it, hoping to get that payout. But maybe yelling, yippee, pay me, isn't the best idea, you know, if you're trying to get people to believe your side of the story. I feel like if a New York train had the choice of whether or not the train should stay or go, with some jerk deliberately hopping on the tracks to hold everyone up, we'd get a pretty Gotham City answer, huh? Did you hear that Bungie brought in Escape from Tarkov streamers to play Marathon early, and when they asked if anyone would play if the game released tomorrow, none of them said yes? Nobody raised their hand? Damn. And Bungie has something to say to the Last of Us multiplayer team, remember? They said, this shit sucks. People gonna hate this. And Bungie are the experts on what people would like with their extraction shooter. Sounds like what these studios need are some heterosexual people employed there. Had you thought of that? No, a Spider-Man game with 5 bloody Mary Jane sections? Jesus Christ. Greed, nerfs, arrogant ignorance, hollow pandering, SBMM, glue huffing psychopathy into unhinged balls in a fucking purse, tier, pussification. These guys are American and they're taking the scoreboard out of the shooter? Whose wuss son was put in charge of running this shit into the ground? Have you seen these people online likening teabagging to the fucking Holocaust? Wow, get the fuck out of this industry. Ew, my god. These people no doubt are probably offended by emotes in Fortnite. He killed me and is doing a dance. This is harassment. I'm being killed. I'm being murdered. Help. These companies hire psychologists to trick their customers and keep them in check, but you can't trick talent into these developers. Oh, rats. So Sweet Baby Inc. gets to treat the narratives and neuter them real good according to their Bible of pussy cringe. I'm sorry, these materials got me a little fucked up. Remember, this game's called Goodbye Volcano High. I'm glad it exists for people, you know. Look, here, can I say something? This is gonna be fucked up. But I feel like the demographic here triangulates on people like them. So like Tumblr kids that weren't bullied but really wish that they were, so you know, and so that they could get attention. That demographic is who some of these games are for. You know, more power to you if you like it and you're listening to this. But what do you think a game like this, Alan Woke and BlackRock 2 have in common? They all slid through this self-described narrative consulting company whose goal is to make video games more narratively powerful, more innovative, and more inclusive. Ooh, that last part. You know, because that's not a bad thing on its own, but when you people say it, we know it's like, oh man.
I'm a hustler, status, only luck free. Very, now this is my style. Playing broken games all night, who's the night? Quit the king of sickness, toxic but I'm not the patient. Giddy vital machines are come down, caras kitty back us, come on, sounds and the gimmick. You can make a suicide and talk it time, baby. Mada no, mada no, mada no, mada I still can't go. 誰も彼も汚れて見えてあれもこれも全て壊れて見えて We can go We can go To the mountain top not afraid to drop This world is gonna be mine Gently will destroy me too late on my road Looking in the zombies kill them all Up all night thinking for residual 明日が見えない朝からペンな朝からまで dance Can't stop spinning the wheel of chance Last right now I'm going with two swords There's something never written on the blackboard まだno まだ足らない No まだ足らない No まだ足らない I still can't go 誰も彼も汚れて見えてあれもこれも全て壊れて見えて We can go We can go To the mountain top not afraid to drop This world is gonna be mine No まだ足らない No まだ足らない No まだ足らない All through the night This is what I waited for ただこの時を
I hope no matter what, you guys find the time to have some harmless fun. The tweets from ex-Bungie employees paint a picture of some potentially losing their livelihood with zero notice, and it could upend their lives. The same way that one mistake on some of our jobs could cost us our life. which is a part of why a lot of this messaging needs to get out of the escape entertainment, because you are winding us collectively up, and something's gotta give.